Hello everyone. Lady I back over here, and it is time to get in our plush pink cloud. You know what time it is when I'm in this plush pink cloud. I'm in the sky. I'm definitely in the clouds today, and it is time, my sweet dreamers, for a read on the sign of Virgo. So remember that this is a collective read, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest back there, because you do not need it. You do not need it. All right, well, how is everything going with you Virgos? I'm a Virgo myself. Lady I is a Virgo herself, and trust me, it is really kicking my behind. Okay, I am really feeling this retrograde, but because I know what I know how to get through this, but it is very hard. So I understand if it's hard on you. I understand, because I'm feeling the same thing too. Well, Virgo, it seems like since we're in Mercury retrograde, that means things of the past will be showing back up in your life. And it may have showed up here recently, okay? And if it hasn't, something is coming, Virgo, for you, okay? There's some exes that they're going to reach out to you. It may be an ex that you thought was gone, and they, want to talk to you, okay? They want to apologize. But you have somebody that seems like they're very obsessive about you. They may be acting like they're not, but Virgo, you got a spell on this person. And you weren't even doing no spell work. Virgo, you don't even have to do any spell work, because you're incredible alone. We don't need to do that. All we have to do is work hard, and it manifests itself through hard work. But this person feels like you put a spell on them. Okay, they feel like they have been bewitched. They feel like you did something to them, because they can't shake you, Virg. They can't shake you. They can't get you off their mind. They're constantly thinking about you. They're in retrograde, so they're really thinking about you, and this is going to cause them to come forth. It's going to cause them to contact you, Virgo. Yeah, I know you over there just trying to be quiet and be to yourself, but Virgo, so things are going to be shaken up, and that's what retrograde does. Retrograde is basically the planet Mercury. Mercury rules the thoughts for us Virgos. And trust me, your counterparts, your exes, they are in deep thought, and they are thinking about you. They're trying to get back to you. They definitely are. They know that you are special, Virgo. You are a high value person. They may have neglected you, and they may not realize how valuable you are, because you're a key player, and you've always been a key player. But now they are seeing that, and they are desiring that. They're thinking about that, okay? But Virgo, I got a feeling you didn't let that go. I got a feeling, Virgo, you didn't let that go. All right. Let me straighten out my cards here. But yeah, Virgo, I feel like that you may have let that go. And it is all due to them, okay? If you're dealing with a non-committal person, they are realizing that, okay? They are seeing that they made a mistake. Some of you have had people that have went to karmics, and they're realizing now that they made a poor choice. They made a bad decision. All right, I think I'm getting these straightened out. Okay. But yeah, Virg, you're a key player. You're very important. And they're missing that. They may feel like they're missing out. But you're like, I'm moving on. And it's understandable, because Virgos are realists. They are analyzers. They want the answers. They don't like dealing with people that leave them hanging and leave too many question marks. So you're like, I'm moving on to something that is more stable. And you may not even be looking for a relationship right now, Virgo. You may just be healing and doing you. And that's understandable. That is understandable. Let's get on into this read. I didn't talk long enough. All right. Thank you for listening to me. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, okay? And if you're a current subscriber, make sure that you hit that like, share, and comment. All right, make sure your notification bells is on so y'all know when I'm dropping another video. I'm trying to get some things organized here. Lady I is very tired. I've been moving things around in my house, so it's making it hard. I'm working a lot of hours to get these reads out, but I'm getting everything organized where I can come back. I'm telling you. Okay, all right, Divine Spirit, could you please reveal any motives, any things that are hidden from our Virgo? Please reveal that. Any intentions? Divine Ancestors, Divine Spirit, please reveal. Okay. I think that's a good shuffle there. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Yes, look at that. We already have the endings card here. So yes, Virgo, you have let this go. This was not serving you any good. It was getting in your way. It was making you feel some type of way. And you said you had to let this go. See, I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a Virgo. I know. You've let this go. This has drove you about crazy. And you don't have any time for it, okay? When you came into this year, you made a promise to yourself about change, elevating yourself, and you dropping this dead weight. You're dropping this weight. Yep, look at that. And you did this. You made this happen. You made this happen. So whatever energy you have, you're devoting it to yourself. You are devoting it into making things happen, okay? You're making it do what it do here. And we see that with the Magician card. Whatever you got going on, whatever energy, whatever time, whatever money, you are investing that in yourself so you're able to do what you need to do. Okay, you're not wasting any more time investing it into people. You are investing it into yourself, okay? See, Virgo, with the 7 of Cups here, you have choices. You have options here, okay? And you know that. And you're going to use this options. You know, it's like with this Magician card, it's like a pot. It's like a pot, and you take all these ingredients, and after you get through, you have this good stew. You have this good brew. And that's how you're using it. You're like a chemist. You're taking all your ingredients, all your tools, everything you need, and you're making it work for you, okay? With the 7 of Cups energy there. Yes, 4 of Wands. So definitely ending of a relationship here. Virgo, you could have been living with this person. This person could have been cohabitating with you. You could have been married to this person. Also, you could have children by this person. The 4 of Wands does represent home. Okay. Definitely represents home. This person breadcrumbed you, Virgo. They didn't put a lot into the home. Okay. Matter of fact, they took away from the home. Like I said, you could be having children with this person, and you're really having a hard time, especially if you're married to this person or you have children with this person, okay? Because it seems like, to me, Virgo, you're the breadwinner, you're the provider, and it may be hard right now. You're trying to balance out your finances. Yeah, like I said, the 10 of Wands, Virgo, you could be struggling with this emotionally and financially. Okay, it's really hitting you hard, and you may be feeling the heaviness and the weight of doing things by yourself. But I want you to understand, Virgo, that the Divine Spirit is going to help. Divine Spirit is here to guide you. Your spirit guides, they're going to guide you through this, and they're going to help you gain the strength because you want to get through this. But I understand, you know, when you got children, and that person is not in the household, and if they were contributing, now you don't have that in the household anymore. So that's really stressing you out right there. And you're trying to just look at things and see, you know, what can you do with that 7 of Cups there? The Hangman. So you really thinking about this hard. You're really thinking about this hard. This turned out to be a very toxic relationship, okay? This person definitely was weighing their options. There was somebody else, Virgo, okay? And I don't want to hurt your feelings, but there was something else. There was some type of addiction here, or some type of third party relationship that was going on. Whatever it is, it was so toxic that it caused these toxicities to, you know, come into your home. That's what happened. It's causing these toxicities to come into your home. So all this toxic behavior that they are displaying, they're bringing it home with them, okay? They're dragging this mess back home with them. And now your home environment is not a good one. They have created a toxic environment in your home. Now, check this out, Virgo. Where they're at, if they're not living with you, if you're not cohabitating, you're split up, and they're living somewhere else, that is also a toxic environment. So if they're with this karmic person, trust me, it's not dandelions and flowers and daffodils and peaches and cream. No, buddy. It is a toxic environment there too. So definitely they created a toxic environment in your home, and now they're in another environment, and that's toxic too. That is toxic too. The Star card, Virgo, you are focusing here on your healing. Okay? You are focusing on just basically restoring yourself and gaining balance in your life. And you're trying to do this with your finances and also with your emotions, okay? Because you are the breadwinner. You're paying all the bills. You got to take care of the little kiddos. And you got to take care of yourself. So that's what you're thinking about here with this hangman, okay? You're very dissatisfied and you do feel stuck because this is the hangman in reverse. So you could be feeling like you're stuck. And it seems like it's more financial because it's with this Six of Pentacles. If I'm stuttering, if I'm just talking weird, it's Mercury retrograde, okay? It is Mercury retrograde. It has really, really affected my thinking. All right, so Virgo, you could be very stuck in your finances right now. This person may have kind of dropped the ball and left the responsibilities all on you. You see that with that 10 of Wands? This person has left all the responsibilities on you, and you are feeling that, okay? So you're hoping for some type of breakthrough. You're working this out, though, because we do see the Magician card. You are really working this out, and you are weighing your options. Like I said, this person didn't treat you well. They did not treat you well. And like I said, they may have been out there exploring their options too, as well. But if you're not with them, trust me, karma is tearing that tail up. It's tearing it up. I'm telling you. It is. Let's pull about 3 more cards here. Yeah, you needed a break from this person. You needed to get away from this person very, very quickly. We see that with the Chariot card. All right. This person also could be having some car problems too, or some car issues too. But whatever it is, Virgo, you're going to get through with that. Virgo, you may be having some car issues. Something going on with the car there. But Virgo, you had to take a break from this person. Okay, you definitely had to take a break from this person. Yeah, we have King of Wands, Queen of Wands. So this person definitely is your counterpart. Okay, this person is definitely your counterpart. And like I said, you're rejecting this though. You're rejecting this here with this 4 of Cups. Okay, this person sees you, as their future. But why didn't they see that when you were with them? They just couldn't quite see it when y'all were together. But now, since you are apart and they're over there with this Hellraiser, it has caused them to reflect on things and look back and see that, you know what? I left my queen. I left my king. I left my divine feminine. I left my divine masculine. And so, yeah, just think about that. All right? You are their wish fulfillment. Here with this 4 of Cups. Virgo, you're rejecting this. This person has did too much. They had too much toxicities, too much toxic behaviors. And they brought that into your home. And I think you're reflecting on that too. All right. And if you have children, it could be affecting your children because this person is doing substances. That could cause behaviors that could disrupt your home. All right? But this person knows that they messed up. They know that they messed up. You're very important to them. Okay? You may not have felt like that when you were with them, but this person really adores you, Virgo. They see you as a team player. They see you as somebody that they can spend the rest of their life with. Now, this fool didn't show it when they were with you, but they do see that, okay? They do recognize that. All right. All right, Divine Spirit, what else can you reveal for our dear Virgo here? Any motives, any intentions, anything, Divine Spirit, please reveal. And Virgo, I know you're in this space of it isn't fair. It isn't fair to me that I got all this going on. And this person has definitely left a lot of responsibilities on me. And we see sick and tired over it. Moving on. What I'm telling you, Spirit come through. Red flags. So, Virgo, like I said, let's get into the cheating aspect of it. Some of y'all counterparts been out there, you know, playing the field. They have been from option to option to option. They've been players and playerettes. So there was some red flags. So if this person was coming home late at night, that was a red flag. If they were smelling like the scent of cologne or perfume from somebody else, that was a red flag. Okay? If they was running into the other room when they phone rung, there was a red flag. Virgo, you saw those things because Virgos are very intuitive. So Virgo, you was picking up on it. But you would not question that. You didn't put pressure on this person. I think in a lot of cases, this person, really you gave this person chance after chance after chance. And you may have ignored a lot. Okay? This person really kind of canceled themselves out. Okay? So definitely someone's forgiving you, letting go. Peace, spiritual release. You've released this person because like this says, you are sick and tired, Virgo. You are very sick and tired of this person and their shenanigans. You're not giving them no more chances. You're chanced out. Why? Because you caught them. You caught them doing something, Virgo. You busted them. You did a little detective work and some secrets was exposed. And you're surprised and you're shocked about what this person was doing. Okay, now this person could have been doing this outside your home, but whatever it is, it shocked you. It's like, I'm sick and tired of it, okay? You want a love that's lasts. You want a real love. You're a very deep, affectionate person, Virgo. You like affection. You like true love. You like to, you know, have a relationship that's going to last the test of time, okay? Like I was saying, this person is planning on calling you. Because it is Mercury retrograde. They're thinking heavy. You are heavily on their mind. You are basically living rent-free in this person's mind. They are thinking about texting and calling you. And they could be hesitating. Okay? But they really want to take you out. They want to call you up and say, hey, you know, I'm really sorry about how things went. I want to apologize to you. Could we talk about this face to face? And they may shock you. You know, they may just say, hey, they may take you to a nice restaurant. They may up the ante to kind of get you back. Okay, this person may know your favorite restaurant. They may say, hey, I want to take you to your favorite restaurant so we can just talk. We're just talking. We're just talking. All right, some of y'all might fall for it and some of y'all not. Some of y'all like, I am over this. What did I say about that toxic environment? Okay, this person is very low vibrational. They are operating just in a low place, a sunken place, a dark place, okay? This person is an emotional leech. So they really depend on your energy. They're a vampire. They're energy vampire. And they develop these karmic relationships. They will cheat on you to get into a karmic relationship. So remember what I was telling you when I was saying, well, they kind of made things bad at home for you and they brought back this toxic environment. But also if they cheated on you, they went into a toxic environment. And so that's what has happened. So if they're not with you, Trust me, they're not having it good. They're in this toxic environment wherever they are, okay? Wherever they are, they want a reunion. You make them feel pure joy. Okay, you have a soulmate connection with this person. You may have known this person for a long time, okay? And this is why we see that, you know, you could have at one point saw this person as your soulmate and somebody you can marry and grow old with, okay? But, you know, they are still in this toxic vibration. They are still in this very toxic energy. And they want to tell you that when they come back, they're going to commit to you. They're going to say, hey, this is it. I've learned my lesson. I've changed. I want to come back. I'm going to be loyal to you. I'm in it for the long run. And I'm not playing no games. They really want to commit. They are trying to plan on that. Now, for some of you Virgos, this person is really having a moment where they're deep diving, okay? And they're trying to heal. And some of y'all, they not healing. Like I said, they want to reconciliate. They want to put these things back together. They want a fresh start. They want to, like I said, Virgo, you are yummy. You are tasty. You are this person's addiction. They are obsessed with you. They are obsessed with you. They could be looking at your IG accounts, your social media accounts. They could be even riding past your doggone house. This person is definitely obsessed with you because you know why? When they stepped out there, you might have had to kick them out or they might have left. But whatever they went out there seeking, they didn't find it. They couldn't find it. How in the world you have a diamond in your hand and you go out and you get these rocks and pebbles that are no good? They're just rocks. You are the diamond. So now they want to come back to their diamond. All right, let's get some more. But like I was saying, they were living a double life. They let this person distract them. They took their eyes off of you and they went running to a karmic, and that karmic distracted them. There is a lot of alcohol and a lot of drugs that I'm seeing out here. And this person, like I said, may need to be going to get some type of AA or some type of drug program to heal themselves, okay? But they even may get so obsessed and irritated through this Mercury retrograde that they'll pop up and show up at your house. Okay, they're really going to take that risk. They're going to pop up and show up, but just be mindful that this person has, and they're dealing with a lot of addictions. They could be dealing with lust. They could also just be dealing with drug and alcohol abuse. So this person really needs to go get cleaned out because I keep seeing drugs and alcohol. Okay, this also could be a third-party situation. All right, because they were living that double life. They were like R. Kelly, living that double life. All right, and they saying they learned lessons, but Virgo, I know you learned a lesson, okay? Times are tough, but these lessons help you grow, okay? They want to reconnect with you. They want that spark again, okay? So they're trying to heal through love. Wherever they went, they're not getting love. They're not getting love or attention. This person distracted them, okay? They probably lured them with money. They probably lured them with alcohol. They probably lured them with sex. They probably lured them with so much other things, promises, and they were just lies. And they were lured over there to this person. This person distracted them. And then now the mask is off. They see that, wow, this person was not who they really were. This person really was just ruining me. They kind of got tricked over there. Now, I wouldn't blame it all on this karmic because they went over there and took their ass over there. Everybody has free will, so it ain't always the karmic fault. But with these karmics, they do attract. They do lure you with things. And then they get this person over there and then they flip out. And then there's not, I mean, they could even lure your divine masculine over there and have babies and stuff. And this really changes the timing on how you reconnect with this person. Okay? If they get over there with a karmic and they get them pregnant, that's going to really throw some timing off. Okay? And sometimes the baby don't even be there. It's crazy. It's really crazy. What, people do. What people do. I told you this person is going to call you. They may be calling you from an uncalled number. Okay? But if this is a karmic, they may know about you and they may try to block their number and be playing on the phone too. So watch out for that. Let's get two more out here. And we have avoidance, ghosted, and hiding. So Virgo, that could be your energy too. But it could be them. Okay, so if they're not with a karmic, they're just in hiding. They're conflicted and they are feeling real guilty. And they're trying to heal some things, okay? But your love was very healing for them. They felt like when they were in your energy, the energy was fun. It was healing for them. Now, you didn't have to do all the spell work. You didn't have to lure this person with money and lust. It was just your energy. Your energy was so divine that this person literally felt like they were getting high off of your energy. Your energy was feeding and healing this person. And they know that. And that's what they want. They want to attach back to that. But no, Virgo, please protect your peace. Protect your energy. Protect your body. Protect your bank account. Protect everything. Okay? Because like I said, this person could be showing up. They could be popping up. Because they're contemplating that. Okay, but it was something about this person that you felt was a little sketchy. This person made you feel unsure. Okay, there were signs. Remember, red flags, they were signs. Okay, this person played games. All right, and you're just weighing out the options because this person was kind of sketchy. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, what I've told y'all, you're the Empress, you're the Emperor, you have self-worth, you really trying to build on it and loving yourself. You're not settling. You're looking beautiful. You're looking sexy. You're looking good. You're looking very confident. And that's what they are looking at. They are seeing that. So some of y'all are going to be getting out of this situation. And some of y'all are really trying to get your finances together and you're trying to get back on track. So some of y'all trying to get things back on track. And some of y'all are, y'all got to do this. And you sitting real pretty. You sitting real good. All right. Well, let's see what advice that divine spirit can give to you, Virgo. Let's see what advice here. I got a bad habit of I will jump right on into my read. I will jump right on into my read and I have all my decks ready for you. Let's see what I want to do here. Let's see what I want to see. Because I do see that this has ended for you, Virgo. Here we go. Here's the deck I'm looking for. I see that, you're just sick and tired. You're fed up. You're letting this go. All right. Virgo, you may be even wanting to attract the new love into your life. You may be like, I need something new. You don't want a blast from the past. You just over it. You just want something new, something fresh. And that's understandable. Some of y'all are going to want this person back. I could understand that too. Okay? Especially if you got children and, your ties are a lot deeper. All right. So, divine spirit, come through for us. Let's give our beautiful Virgos a message, some advice, something that could help them along this journey. Please reveal. All right, divine spirit says transparency. Be open, be honest, especially when it comes to communication, okay? Being open and honest communication builds deep trust in your relationship. Transparency strengthens your connection and prevents misunderstanding. So, Virgo, it may be that when you were in this relationship, you were not open about how you really felt, okay? And even when this person did things to you, you didn't check them. Okay, you kind of let things ride. You held your feelings in, and you were not transparent. And this person was not transparent for you because they were doing things and stuff. They were doing things, but you didn't check them on it. Okay, you didn't check them. Okay, so transparency. So you really have to communicate your feelings. Okay, stop holding those feelings in, and make people hold them accountable. You question them, speak up, hold them accountable. All right, just don't let things ride, Virgo. Okay, innovation. Your creativity and innovation are shining in your work. You are thinking outside the box and bringing fresh perspectives and solutions. So when it comes to some problems, remember we saw you in the hangman energy. You're going to be coming out of that. It was hangman in reverse, but you're going to be coming out of that. You may be feeling a little stuck, but you're smart, Virgo, and you're analytical. You're very creative and you're very innovative. So you're going to find ways to get unstuck. You're going to find ways to get yourself out the hole. You're going to find ways. And when it comes to work, you're very creative. And you're displaying that, and it's being looked at. So, Virgo, you may be getting a lot of compliments and a lot of accolades and acknowledgement when it comes to your job, because you have really been a trendsetter, and you have really contributed to the company that you're working for. And if you're working for yourself, well, you're basically building a very competitive business, okay? And that's a good thing. Let's get one more. Security. Okay, a sense of stability and security surrounds you. Your life is balanced and you feel grounded and protected. So this is what you are seeking or working hard for. It's to be grounded. You want to feel safe and secure. And Virgo, you know this. And you know how to do it because you're manifesting this. You're going to make a way and you're going to find a way. All right. Well, I didn't held you too long. But if this is resonating with you, please let me know, okay? Please let me know. But Virgo, this is basically your decision. The ball is in your court. This person is coming back. This person could be going through a transformative moment and in their life. Okay, so somebody could be really changing, but it hasn't happened. And it definitely is not happening overnight. So it depends on how long you've been separated from this person. If this has been a couple years, then maybe they have changed. But if this has been just recent, they probably have not. And with what I saw here, with these toxicities, these addictions, this person needs to really be by themselves for over a year. Because if they are addicted to some type of substances, that takes a while to get over that. They're going to have to get some type of medical treatment. So, so Virgo, the ball is in your court. It's your decision of what you want to do and what you want to do with your life. But most of y'all are letting go and you're walking away from this situation and you're getting yourself together and you are healing because some of y'all do want a new beginning. Okay? Well, all right. Well, until I see you next time, I want to say smooches. Mwah. Peace.